First Kings 20. And Ben-Hadad, the king of Aram, gathered all his host together, and there were 32 kings with him, and horses and chariots, and he went up and besieged Shilmaron and warred against it. And he sent messengers to Achab, king of Yasharel, into the city, and said unto him, Thus says Ben-Hadad, Your silver and your gold is mine, your women also, and your children, even the goodliest, are mine. And the king of Yasharel answered and said, My lord, O king, according to your saying, I am yours, and all that I have. And the messengers came again and said, Thus speaks Ben-Hadad, saying, Although I have sent unto you, saying, You shall deliver me your silver, and your gold, and your women, and your children, yet I will send my servants unto you tomorrow about this time, and they shall searcheth your house, and at the houses of your servants, and it shall be that whatsoever is pleasant in your eyes, they shall put it in their hand and take it away. Then the king of Yasharel called all the elders of the land and said, Mark, I pray you, and see how this man seeks mischief. For he sent unto me for my women, and for my children, and for my silver, and for my gold, and I denied him not. And all the elders and all the people said unto him, Hearken not unto him, nor consent. Wherefore he said unto the messengers of Benhadad, Tell my lord the king, all that you did send for to your servant at the first I will do, but this thing I may not do. And the messengers departed and brought him word again. And Benhadad sent unto him and said, The Elohim do so unto me, and more also, if the dust of Shomerah shall suffice for handfuls for all the people that follow me. And the king of Yasharel answered and said, Tell him, let not him that girds on his harness boast himself as he that puts it off. And it came to pass, when Benhadad heard that this message as he was drinking, he and the kings in the pavilions, that he said unto his servants, Set yourselves in array. And they set themselves in array against the city. And behold, there came a prophet unto Achab, king of Yasharel, saying, Thus says YAHUAH, Have you seeneth all this great multitude? Behold, I will deliver it into your hand this day, and you shall know that I am YAHUAH. And Achab said, By whom? And he said, Thus says YAHUAH, even by the young men of the princes of the provinces. Then he said, Who shall order the battle? And he answered, You. Then he numberedeth the young men of the princes of the provinces, and they were 232. And after them he numberedeth all the people, even all the children of Yasharel, being 7,000. And they went out at noon. But Benhadad was drinking himself drunk in the pavilions, he and the kings, the 32 kings that helped him. And the young men of the princes of the provinces went out first, and Benhadad sent out, and they told him, saying, There are men come out of Shomeron. And he said, Whether they are come out for peace, take them alive, or whether they are come out for war, take them alive. So these young men of the princes of the provinces came out of the city, and the army which followed them. And they slew every one his man, and the Aramim fled, and Yasharel pursued them, and Ben-Hadad the king of Aram escaped on a horse with his horsemen. And the king of Yasharel went out and smote at the horses and at the chariots, and slew the Aramim with a great slaughter. And the prophet came to the king of Yasharel and said unto him, Go, strengthen yourself, and mark, and seeth what you do. For at the return of the year the king of Aram will come up against you. And the servants of the king of Aram said unto him, Their Elohai are Elohim of the hills. Therefore they were stronger than we. But let us fight against them in the plain, and surely we shall be stronger than they. And doeth this thing, take the kings away, every man out of his place, and put captains in their rooms. And number you an army, like the army that you have lost, horse for horse, and chariot for chariot. And we will fight against them in the plain, and surely we shall be stronger than they. And he hearkened unto their voice, and did so. And it came to pass at the return of the year that Benhadad numbered Ethiotamim, and went up to Amhek to fight against Yasharel. And the children of Yasharel were numbered, and were all present, and went against them. And the children of Yasharel pitched before them like two little flocks of kids. But the Adamim filleth the country. And there came a man of Elohim, and spoke unto the king of Yasharel, and said, Thus says YAHUAH, because the Adamim have said, YAHUAH is Elohai of the hills, but he is not Elohai of the valleys. Therefore will I delivereth all this great multitude in your hand, and you shall know that I am YAHUAH. And they pitched one over against the other 7 days. And so it was that in the 7th day the battle was joined, and the children of Yasharel slew as of the Adamim 100,000 footmen in 1 day. But the rest fled to Amphek unto the city, and there a wall fell upon 27,000 of the men that were left, and Benhadad fled, and came into the city, into an inner chamber. And his servants said unto him, Behold, now we have heard that the kings of the house of Yasharel are merciful kings. Let us, I pray you, put sackcloth on our loins and ropes on our heads, and go out to the king of Yasharel. Perchance he will saveth your life. So they girded sackcloth on their loins, and put ropes on their heads, and came to the king of Yasharel, and said, Your servant Benhadad says, I pray you, let me live. And he said, Is he yet alive? He is my brother. Now the men did diligently observe whether anything would come from him, and did hastily catch it. And they said, Your brother Benhadad. Then he said, Go ye, bring him. Then Benhadad came forth to him, and he caused him to come up unto the chariot. And Benhadad said unto him, The cities which my father took from your father I will restore, and you shall make streets for you in Damascus, as my father made in Shemaron. Then said Achab, I will send you away with this covenant. So he cut a covenant with him, and sent him away. And a certain man of the sons of the prophets said unto his neighbor in the word of YAHUAH, Smite me, I pray you. And the man refused to smite him. Then said he unto him, Because you have not obeyed the voice of YAHUAH, behold, as soon as ye are departed from me, a lion shall slay you. And as soon as he was departed from him, a lion found him, and slew him. Then he found another man, and said, Smite me, I pray you. And the man smote him, so that in smiting he wounded him. So the prophet departed, and waited for the king by the way, and disguised himself with ashes upon his face. And as the king passed by, he cried unto the king, and said, Your servant went out into the midst of the battle, and behold, a man turned aside, and brought a man unto me, and said, Guardeth this man? If by any means he be missing, then shall your life be for his life, or else you shall pay a talent of silver. And as your servant was busy here and there, he was gone. And the king of Yasharel said unto him, So shall your judgment be. Yourself has decided it. And he hasted and took the ashes away from his face, and the king of Yasharel discerned him that he was of the prophets. And he said unto him, Thus says YAHUAH, because you have let go out of your hand a man whom I appointed to utter destruction, therefore your life shall go for his life, and your people for his people. And the king of Yasharel went to his house heavy and displeased, and came to Shomerah.